Today, treacle and oat cake, or syrup and oat cake. So what we need is some oats, some flour and some butter. This is to create our beautiful crispy buttery crust for our tart. Put all these three ingredients into a bowl and rub the butter through. It is going to be quite buttery because we want it to stick together without adding in any other liquid. This can be done in the machine, but for such a small amount, using it by hand is just as good, and I feel it's a lot easier to get a good consistency. Over mixing this will cause it to get very greasy. It also helps if the butter is soft before you start. Straight into our tart dish. What we want to do here is push the crumb up against the edge till it forms a crust. We want to keep it the same thickness all the way around, otherwise you're going to get a lumpy crust, which in itself isn't all that bad, but it just doesn't look the part. Pushing in and down to secure it against the tin. Then place the remainder around on the bottom, making sure it's nice and even all the way around. I like to take this time then to go around and just tidy up the edge just this one last time to make sure it's just perfect. Anywhere it's a little bit thicker, just keep pushing it up across the edge, up over the rim, and then just removing it from the top. Now to the filling. I've got my brown sugar and my butter in the mixer, and I'm going to use the spade to beat it all together. Just on a low setting, otherwise you're going to put it all over your kitchen. You want to cream it up. When it's got that nice creamy look, we're going to add in our syrup or our treacle, whichever you prefer using. Then we're going to add in our eggs, but we're going to do this one at a time. Next, we've got our coconut straight in, our almond, and then our flour. We're going to mix this on high till it's all well combined. This will take a matter of a minute or two. Now I've got my base. I'd cooked my base in the oven for 15 minutes, just to let it to firm up. I've taken it out, I've let it cool for another 15 minutes, and now I'm putting my filling right in on top. Smooth it out on the top, getting it right into the edges of the crust. It doesn't have to be perfect, it will bake into it when it's finished. I'm going to sprinkle the top with some oat flakes, just for presentation. going to bake this in the oven at 180 Celsius for 25 minutes till it's golden brown on top. And there you have it. This is a classic dessert.